So I said on the last video I'm going to take 6 chieftains to a show, and between myself and a few friends we did actually achieve this, and what a show it was. We had a fantastic time, loads of mucking about, was quite safe. It was very safe, to be honest. Anyway, in no particular order, this is a little video of how our weekend was at Operation Market, Harborough. And of course, in true chieftain style, one broke down almost immediately. But for me, this moment here was completely worth it. All the hours and time spent making sure they're all going to work and be here, see all of them drive round. It was quite spectacular. No other show in the country has done anything quite like we did this weekend. And for those that follow the channel know that that's Concrete Chieftain just there, that hasn't driven anywhere in years, and the one behind is GoldenEye, which has not driven anywhere in 30 years. So them pair, it's a wonder they're working at all, but they did work towards the end absolutely flawlessly, despite I'd still not got second gear in Concrete Chieftain. Just so everyone's absolutely clear, these tanks are not in service. They've not been in service for many years. So when I post videos of them stubbing the barrel in this dirt like I do in a minute with concrete, I don't really want death threats from ex-servicemen. That's not cool. Oh, why you got your gun kit on? Oh, you should never stub the barrel in the soil. No, I don't really care. The barrel's deactivated and scrap. It's just a piece of pipe now. So calm down. Seb and Richie think they're in helicopters for a moment while they pirouette together on the banks. And what you're about to see here is a Chieftain drag race. In first place we've got Adam Best, in second place we've got Johnny in the Mark III, third place Seb in the Berlin Brigade, fourth place Richie in the Mark 11, fifth place is Joe Bateman in GoldenEye, and in stone cold last is myself in Concrete, missing second gear, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I was just a bit slow. I suppose you'll be thinking, with all these tanks driving around, it must be costing a hell of a lot of money in fuel. And you'd be right. Each vehicle, when it does about a lap, will probably be using between 20 and 30 pounds each. And when there's 6 of them driving around, you can soon eat for a lot of money's worth. Here I am trying to roll off the side of the bank. Not quite sure what was happening there, but it was good fun. When you're driving the Chieftains down into these deep banks, all you can see is the mud, and then the next minute you're going up the bank and all you can see is sky and absolutely nothing else. You have no idea really if you slide into the left or right. It's a bit disorientating. The chap on the left here in the high vis is Mick Crook, one of the event organisers, and did a fantastic job. So we thought we'd treat him for a little lap round. A few people were asking why we didn't have Jeeps and smaller vehicles and CBRTs driving around at the same time, and the answer is, when you're driving you can't really see a lot, and if we crash into a CBRT or a Jeep in the Chieftain, it's just going to smash it to bits and kill someone. So it was just better to have them toys out of the area when we're playing with the big guns. Also, it was quite nice to hear the unspoilt sound of 6 L60s roaring away. One of our other displays was the Warrior vs T72 vs Scorpion, which was a lot of fun. Adam in the T72 decides to whack it on smoke mode and smoke out the CBRT. And just remember, on smoke mode in the T72 it's using 19 litres of fuel per minute. I then do a little lap of honour in the FV 4005. It was then time for our World War II drag race. Joe Bateman quickly takes the lead in the T34, followed by Christian in the Jackson and Chris Till in the Sherman Recovery coming in last place, but sounding fantastic. We then stop for a bit of tug of war. Adam then wanted to make the off-roading a little bit more challenging. And of course, I immediately got stuck. Now, I know I haven't done a video on the little Unimog yet, but that's because I haven't had time, but this weekend was the most fun I've had with it, and what a capable off-roader, probably the best off-roader there by far.
bad do you reckon this is going to...
We did a bit of servicing at the show, and found some quite disturbing problems with Concrete Chieftain's final drive oil.
I want to see how much swarf comes out. That's a bit thin, isn't it? That's mud. That's literally just clay. Have we got a way of putting oil? We've got a pipe or anything?
I've got engine oil in it for now to let it wash it out and then drain it again.
That's not a bad idea. We got an engine oil?
No.
Let's put. Right, shall we drain the other one?
You hold it, I'll screw it.
Sounds rude.
That's another t-shirt. I'm going to hold this, you're going to fall.
How bad do you reckon this is going to be?
I think it'll be fine.
I reckon we're going to get drenched again.
No.
Here we go. Oh yeah! Does anyone want a drink? Oh, what a brilliant big kit.
That was a bit.
Oh, we got a bit of snot coming out.
Still, he's like a Mr. Whippy.
That is literally the most pooiest of poo coming out of that, isn't it?
It's like soft serve.
Soft. That was absolutely full of
Gunk.
poo.
Yeah.
Can you find me a bigger ratchet? This is a bit ridiculous.
That's just a normal size ratchet.
I asked for that, didn't I? That's spilled most of that on the floor.
Some of it went in.
We'll just grease the track up at the same time.
Yeah, a German spilt his pint over me. You pissed yourself. Which was really nice.
Yeah, likely story.
Everyone look at Sam. I like that Ellie just moves away. Don't want to be associated with him. Pissy pants.
Go on. You broke it.
Oh, no, not much. That's better.
That's a better consistency.
Yeah. That's better than water.
It's not coming out in group lumps.
Have you seen any swarf come out?
Fine.
Nice.
Right, we'll do the same now. Top this one out with engine oil and then run it for the day.
Yeah.
One of my favourite World War II vehicles there was Elliot's Grant, full of bullet holes. We call it the Colander, but a great vehicle, and thank you very much for letting me have a ride around in it. It was a lot of fun. I think my favourite World War II vehicle was Chris Till's M3 Sherman Recovery. What a fantastic restoration. The attention to detail was incredible, and I actually prefer odd vehicles like this, recovery vehicles, more than gun tanks. Everyone's got a gun tank that's all done up. That was very rare. Great piece of kit. Christian Baker here with his T55 with a body kit, also known as the Jackson. Nice vehicle though, and it was great to see it live firing at the show. Joe Bateman comes screaming around the corner in his bag of bolts, T34. They're all bags of bolts, no matter how nice a restoration. A T34 is a hideous thing to drive, but what a lot of fun, and Joe drove it very, very well. One of the other displays we did was a tank recovery, so we drove GoldenEye Chieftain into the hole and then used my Foden and Joe Bateman's Foden to winch it out, which took a little bit of time to pull the winch cables out as my Foden's free spool didn't work, so Joe Bateman really showed us up on that, but it was a good display and it pulled it out a piece of a walk in the park. I have sped this video up because pulling 55 ton out of a hole with the winches is literally slower than wind erosion, but you get the idea. There's a lot of power in those two winches, the Rossler winches on the Fodens, 25 ton pull each, and of course both with a snatch block which doubles it up. There's a lot of power in those winches right there. Of course, Mr. Best couldn't help but get his Scammell stuck again, and with a little bit of guidance from James Freer, he showed him how to work the winch, and then he recovered himself out of the hole. In the afternoon, Adam gave driving lessons. Here was Taya having a go in the Chieftain tank. Then we had Mick Graham Art having a go as well. First time he's driven a Chieftain in many years, but he did a very good job, and I think it did make his week. Every evening we'd be up late doing maintenance to the vehicle so they would be ready for the public the next day.
This tank's riveted on. Graham. That's why we. Straighten it out. That now won't fit the socket. Hang on, you put that on. That's tight. That's tight now. Yeah, that's got that. Is that one done? Yeah. Right. Let's fuel her up. Yeah.
Now I think this weekend made me think about one thing, and that's enjoy what you have while you've got it. And a lot of people have these vehicles and they're too scared to use them in case they break it and they're so valuable and blah 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 blah. But when you're dead, what was the point of having it if you never got the chance to use it and have fun with it? We never really actually own anything in life, and it always gets given to somebody else when we're dead and done with it. But this weekend will be definitely one that I'll remember for probably all my life. I really enjoyed it. I think everyone that was with us really enjoyed it, and I hope everybody in the crowd also enjoyed it and will remember it, and maybe we can do something as good or better next year or another year. But thank you all for watching. There is loads more footage I could be using, but I think you'll get the general gist of it. We had a great time. The vehicles all went really well and actually returned in better condition, albeit very muddy, than they left in. We've now got 2 or 3 days of clear up and taking all the vehicles back, washing them and messing around, all the things you don't see behind the scenes, but it was 100% worth it. And if you didn't get a chance to come to Operation Market Harborough this time, try and make it next year. I'll do my best, and I'm sure everyone else will that was there to make it even better for next year. Anyway, please let us know what you like the most, and if there's anything you'd like to see differently done at a show or any other ideas, just drop us a comment and we will definitely read them and we shall take them on board. Whether we do them or not, we shall take them on board. Here's the last video of Seb getting absolutely smoked out with a T72. And thanks for watching.